Hey, good morning. Pastor Steve here. Galatians 6:11 and through 13. Paul says, "You see how large a letter I have written unto you with my own hand. As many as desire to make a fair show in the flesh, they constrain you to be circumcised, only lest they should suffer persecution for the cross of Christ. For neither they themselves who are circumcised keep the law, but desire you to be circumcised, that they may glory in your flesh." Lightfoot says, at this point, the apostle takes the pen from his secretary there, and the concluding paragraph is written in his own hand. He writes in large, bold characters. I think that his handwriting might reflect the energy and determination of his soul. Perhaps that's so. But then he goes on to restate the motivation of the false teachers. The legalists pretend to be motivated out of concern for the people that they try to bring into the law. But Paul saw their deception. He saw their motive was really selfish, that was self-preservation, really, and the honor and glory of a good showing in the flesh. They wanted the Galatians to become circumcised so they could wear the submission of these Gentiles as a badge of achievement when the Judaizers came around, the other ones. Compel is the key word here. Nothing wrong with a Gentile being circumcised or anyone. There was everything wrong in compelling a Gentile to be circumcised, saying that they couldn't be right with God without coming underneath the Mosaic law. These false teachers were considering that their prestige in the world, beyond their own glory, the other motive, I think, was to avoid persecution. If these legalists had said, hey, no, we're saved only by the work of the cross of Christ, not by our obedience under the law, then they would have been persecuted. You try it today and you'll probably be persecuted too. Kurt Skelly said there are three musts in the motivation to serve: a pure heart, good conscience, and unpretended faith. A pure heart, no ulterior motives or self-serving motives. Our conscience should affirm our service, not accuse it. God has given us the wonderful gift of a conscience that we might have an inner sense of right and wrong. In fact, believers have the double benefit of a Holy Spirit enlivened conscience. Our faithful service to God must be given with no trace of hypocrisy. Simply stated, we need to be genuine, betraying no signs of the increasing plasticity we see readily in so many modern ministries. You ponder that. Pastor Steve.